Give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me. Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory. Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail. I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoa. Woo. Hard to get out of that coffin some days more than others. But hey, I'm here. Oh, and also, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory. I'm your ghostess with the mostest, and I will spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast, where I'm coming to you live from a little bit of Halo Infinite. You can see it behind me here. Yeah, we're doing some Forge here in Halo Infinite. We're trying to recreate Nacht der Untoten in Halo Infinite, and we're going to make it into a zombies game mode, which is going to be insane, which will be a lot of fun. And this is our 28th episode of streaming it here on Twitch, which sounds like a lot because it is a lot, but we are getting very, very close. In fact, we start with very broad things like the walls, the pillars, the windows, the doorways. And from the get-go, it was like, okay, we can recognize what this is. But there is currently like a law of diminishing returns here, where the more details we add, it's like, I don't see the difference. Between what you did last and what you did now. It's very, very subtle stuff, right? Like it all helps and it's all more accurate. But you will notice the bigger brush strokes than like the fine tuning, right? Like if you're looking at like a painting of an eyeball, you'll notice that like that sure does have an iris and that sure does have lashes. But like if it doesn't have like the reflections of the light or the specific pattern of the iris, it's easy to miss. You know what I'm saying? Either way, we're doing some fine-tuning stuff, and we're actually getting very close to our budget being maxed out. So that's a thing. So yeah, that's what's going on here today. Before we go further, you might also know that there's this page behind me here that I need to show you. There's also this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker for this little thing called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life is this absolutely free 24-hour charity gaming marathon where you could play games for an entire day. It helps go towards helping sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. This could be in your own backyard or halfway across the globe, depending on where you're located. 1 in 10 kids in North America alone will be treated by the Children's Miracle Network at some point in their lifetime, and I just so happen to be one of those kids, which is just one of the many reasons why I love to participate in this event. Not only do I get to play games for an entire day, and not only is it free, but it also goes towards helping other kids like me when I was a sick kid. So yeah, if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough checking it out. Pumpkin Jack just shared some info for it right there in the chat for you to look into it more. It's also in the About Me section of my Twitch page. It's also a very quick Google search away. You'll find it. So yeah, this could be something that's done online, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you like to stream. It could be done offline. People run marathons for charity every day, and they don't stream it, right? It's really hard to get an Ethernet cable to reach that far, or a webcam cable to reach that far. So it doesn't have to be broadcast. It doesn't have to be video games. It could be board games, tabletop games, card games. You could do Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon. You could do Warhammer 40K. You could do Monopoly if you really want to. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, speaking of Extra Life, besides this page you notice behind me, you might also notice that Tawdra Cheetah used their Phantom points to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash to this cause. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I also have to make it good on a donation incentive, courtesy of Patrick Capel? Capley? Senior Patrick. So that's what we're going to do here. Let me get my head out of the way and we'll get right into it. Brilliant. Okay, so first things first. Tawdra redeemed their Phantom points for me to donate to Extra Life. So donate. This is for Phantom point redemption. Donate $1. I wasn't sure if it was going to ask me for my credit card info because it did that yesterday. It was really annoying. Got it. Yes, Senor Patrick. All right, so got that one in. We have a posture check, courtesy of Senor Braden. Let me give you guys a little wave here and an extra life emote. Welcome to the stream, friends. Let this also be a reminder for everyone at home to make sure they're sitting up straight. No one wants a bad back. It's a bad time. Ooh, we've also got a stretch. This actually feels really good because like the skin on my arm is tight from my last tattoo session. So stretching is good. Ugh. Awesome. Thank you, Braden. And then we have a hydrate. Tawdry. Cheers, friend. This mug's for you. Is Coax still assisting with this for bits and pieces? I don't know what you mean. What's up, Lone Wolf? How are you, buddy? Ah, Senor Patrick, the southern version of Saint Patrick. Yes, well, that is the Saint Patrick, the one who celebrates and does little jigs. And eats Rubens and has green beer and follows the rainbow and pot of golds. But Senor Patrick is apparently donating to Extra Life. Thank you so much for those Phantom points there, Tawdry. So, Lone Wolf, yes. So, Coax has been placing things, and I'm actually going to show you something very soon that Coax built, like, yesterday, and it looks so good. Like, it's pretty much perfect. I'm not even mad. So yesterday, I lied. That was today. Today's the 8th. So today, before lunch, Patrick donated $20 to make me do a D20. Roll D20, I'll do that many push-ups. So, Patrick's, I don't imagine you're here on stream. But if you are, you let me know if you're unhappy with these results here. Can I tell my webcam low enough where I could capture the roll without disconnecting? Oh my gosh, we can do it. We can do it. Okay. So where's like dead center? Right there? No freaking way. That is a nat 1. Tell you what. I'm gonna be a good sport and I'll roll it again. 17. That's much more doable. That sounds way more fair for someone who just donated Extra Life. That's so funny. A nat 1. Okay, stay. So we have to do 17 push-ups for the kids. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One more for the kids. Wow. Done. Patrick, thank you not only for that donation, but, you know, thank you for the third workout of the day. Appreciate you, fam. Tawdry. Tawdry just redeemed their Phantom points to make me do 25 additional push-ups. So what's that? 25 and 15. Oh no, 25 and 17. Technically 18, because I did that extra. Alright, cool. Do that on purpose? Well, thank you, Audrey. Thank you. Here we go. Five push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. One more for the kids. Wow. Okay. Well, that was just shy of 50 push-ups in a matter of nothing. Cleanly, hello! Welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you? Told you I'm gonna mark those push-ups as complete. Appreciate you, brother. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get back to the gameplay screen. Well, my arms are gonna be tired. What am I talking about? They are. Good, you? I'm doing well, Cleanly. Girlfriend and I just got done having yummy tacos that she made. I did some shopping for the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. I gotta do shopping again tomorrow to make dinner because we're out of meal prep that we've made. So I'll make dinner for Thursday and Friday. Saturday will probably be date night. Sunday's the Super Bowl. But yeah, things are good. How are... You said you're good. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, so Lone Wolf. Hi. You asked if Coax has still been popping in here to help out. He has. Coax did, I'm gonna say 90% of this exterior out here. I placed a couple trucks, I think. I placed the earth, I think. I placed some very generic block out stuff on the edges. I placed the water. I placed the tank, plural. I placed some trees. You guys have watched that here on stream together. But Coax took what I had kind of just threw up real quick and really cleaned it up. Like, this looks like a road now. I'm trying to see if I can get a mercy from you for my birthday. What do you mean by a mercy? You got some brownie ice cream? Oh my gosh, please somebody had hot fudge, Brayden. Because cold ice cream and hot fudge is like a match made in heaven. No, so Coax like added like this island in the middle of the lake. He added these fences. No, Coax really filled this space, so he crushed it. He also did it over here. That whole truck was all him. Oh, merch! Okay, well, Cleanly, we do host monthly giveaways, and if you happened to miss out on one of those giveaways, the store is always up. If you're ever looking to pick something up that you just had slipped through your fingers. Let's see here. So Coax has been filling in out here, and then, by the way, Coax just built this monstrosity like literally yesterday. Now they've been very busy. Like all of this rock, that wasn't me. I placed a ramp and I placed some dirt. I made like the earth basically. Coax has been populating the earth. Like, I'm not even sure that 90% is fair for the exterior. I want to say 95 is probably fair on what he did. I did focus on some very hyper-specific things on the exterior, like this balcony. But if you think about it, that's like a 30 square foot space. He's been covering some serious ground, and I did build this light feature, but no, he's been running wires. He's been very busy. You participated in the last one? Okay, well, Cleanly. good luck with the next one, because there's gonna be more. And I might have to do a Halo one. So there's that. But what we're working on today, friends, so there's been a lot that we've done since you've been gone. So for example, really subtle stuff like populating this debris with wood and tiles. I've also been trying to fill this room with these pipes and stuff, and I gotta show you, hold on, I gotta show you how it looks in Black Ops for real. You must go cleanly. Appreciate you popping in events for a second, friend. I hope all's well. So we have the warning sign, we got the box, 2 wires, pipes, light, and another pipe, right? Well, sure enough, if we come back here with the warning sign, fuel canister, we got a couch, if you didn't see that last time. We got guns on the wall, 2 pipes, wires. I have been recreating this here myself as well to like really accent the space. You're chatting with Tali? Will you be able to play on this with the free space outside? That's a good question, Lone Wolf. So Lone Wolf's talking about how all the way in the other corner of the screen, right where my cursor is freaking out, it says that the budget has a warning sign and that it's at 88%. I don't know, Lone Wolf. So if I go into the settings, I can see that inside of the budget, the FX count is almost at 92. FX are things like these lights, or I have dripping water coming out of these pipes. You see it? It's like it's very periodic, right? Or there's even sparks shooting out of the floor over here. Yeah. So we do have a lot of stuff that is there's lots of lights. That cast light. There's a light over the stairs. There's a light in the cave. There's lights over here. There's a spooky wavy thingy there. There's lights out here. And there's lights everywhere, right? There's fire and barrels out here. There's sparks in the room in there. There's lights casting in. Like, there's a lot of effects. I mean, there's just like bits of ground that are on fire. So there's that. But also, if we look at that budget again, we can see that our static object count is only at 27%. Static objects are things that don't move. So if something's static, it's stationary. You can see it right here, static, phased, medium wall. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. 99% of our stuff is static, but some stuff is dynamic, like these things, and they are dynamic because that you can interact with them in the game. So these guys, if I shoot them, they break. That makes them dynamic. Dynamic means changing. There is very little dynamic stuff. Most of it is static. I mean, other than the electrical panels, and that's it. Like, these pallets aren't breakable. These boards aren't breakable. These boxes aren't breakable. Like, you can throw grenades at them all day. They're not going nowhere. You throw a grenade at one of these guys, they break. So these don't have to be dynamic. We could make them static if we want to, but that's not the issue. We've got plenty of space in our budget for dynamic objects. It's the effects that are really eating up the budget. We could, yeah, static objects were only at 27% of our budget, so there is a lot of room left. We might have to reduce some fire. We might have to reduce some lights. And if I had to choose anything to like cut back on, it would be the exterior, right? Like, is this Streetlight lit up in Black Ops? I am sure of it. I am sure of it. Where is it? Look, there it is. It's lit up. Does it need to be? No, because in my mind, if we can get infection mode to work, everyone who plays this will at some point be a zombie, so everyone's gonna see the outside. But if you're a zombie, you're gonna be outside for 5 seconds. You're literally gonna go from here to here. That was all of 3 seconds. So the exterior is important because it helps sell the vibe. Like it'd be really lame if the map we made was just like this super sterile environment and there was nothing out here, right? Like just us looking out here really helps sell the aesthetic. Like it looks like we're in a military base. Brayden, welcome back. Yeah, it looks like there's foliage, there's nature, there's debris, there's mountains, there's stars. Like this doesn't look terrible now. We can, yeah, like this. I mean, the moon. Come on. No, so we have a lot going for us, but this is definitely by all means not as important as inside. If you are a zombie, you'll be outside for 5 seconds. If you're a human, you could be up in here for 5 minutes. And that's per round, and that's... People could be playing this for years. I don't know. So, yeah. Inside takes priority. All day. Well, friends, now that I've given you the tour for the last 20 minutes... I mean, Coax's tower does look insane. Like, those lights, insane. My best friend, aka Peppermint Extract Girl, is moving away from me. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Brayden. Well, good news is you're in the modern age of cell phones, where you guys can still keep in touch. If someone moved away back in my day, before cell phones, they would be going to a house where they don't know what their home phone number is. So unless they called you, there's no way like to really get in touch, right? And that leaves the sole responsibility on one person who has a lot on their plate. So, yeah. Either way, friends, when we left off yesterday, none of this piping stuff was here. I built that off stream for you guys, so we can continue to make progress. But I don't want to like leave behind dry here. I figured today we would pick back up with our gun cabinet, and the gun just disappeared again. Hold on. Okay, I saw it when I reloaded. There it is. I'm just gonna scoot it away from the wall for a second. I think maybe like it's hitting the wall and it's like, I'm gonna despawn. Got it. I'm gonna save. Anyway. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Goes bad and cry. Okay, so we were trying to recreate this cabinet here. Just looking at it recently, I realized I want to make the back taller, so I'm gonna do that. If I was the back, goes bad and cry. So you can see like the back is definitely detached from the sides. I want to make the back taller, but I also want to see if I can find something that's similar to that shape. That ornamental shape up top. So I'm going to see if I can find that. First things first, do I have my working folder set? Negative. Also true. Also true. Brain, appreciate being your friend. So we're in floor 2, room 2 deco. Why? Where is this stuff? The cabinet is not in the right folder. It's in gameplay for some random reason. My bad, friends. Oh, I put it in interactables because this isn't gonna be an interactable. That makes sense. The idea is people can come up and like purchase a gun from this cabinet. Okay. Okay, I didn't lose my mind. This isn't a decoration. This is an interactable. Ignore me. Ignore me. I was thinking correctly before. Okay, well, so let me see if I can find anything that's similar to that shape. So, accents. Probably not an antenna. I'm gonna go above the map real quick, because some of the stuff might be really big, and I could potentially scale it down. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. I don't think it's gonna be in barrels. Bazaar, maybe. Buckets, no. I mean, this kind of had the shape, but too simple. Definitely not a body. We might have luck in the city props. Not having a ton of luck yet. Something to kind of replicate that shape. It's just like a shoulder and a head, basically. I know I can't flatten a body super flat. How thin could I make one of these targets? Super thin, actually. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I mean, this almost had the shape, but not. So it goes about half thick. It's not bad. That replicates the shape a little bit. Let's look at it again in Call of Duty Black Ops. And that really is just like a shoulder and a head. I'm gonna keep both though, because I don't know if I can make this not look like a brute, so there's that. Keep looking. Any more coffee? Not much. If I'm yawning after having coffee, I'm a sleepy boy. Ducks, definitely not. Fences, definitely not. Forerunner, probably not. I think it's all like beams and square crap. Yeah. I don't think there'll be anything in garbage. It's trash cans and little trash. Okay. Debris. No missiles, no panels. No. No rubble. Definitely no sandbags, definitely no signs, definitely no supports. What about that one? There was like a target you could shoot at, like, shoot. Wait. I know I've seen it. There it is. Target small. That doesn't look great, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try making all three of these out of wood, and if that doesn't work, well then, or if one of them doesn't have the wood material, then I won't use them. And again, if none of these work, then I'm just gonna use like flat boards. One swole daddy. What's up, friend? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Let me give you a wave. Happy Werewolf Wednesday. How are you? I don't have an OnlyFans officially speaking, but I do have a link in my link tree at the bottom of that page that might have a similar destination, if that helps. How are you doing this Werewolf Wednesday? Nope. Nope. Page not found. Oh no. Really? It's alright, Tawdry. A weird link tree is undergoing maintenance. Yeah, that's not on me. The site's just down. Linktree is not on the Down Detector website. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Well, it says they're down, so there's that. Let's keep looking. Vehicles, definitely not. Wires, definitely not. Workstations, definitely not. Okay, so these are our best three candidates to get that shape, if it exists. So the $1 million question is, can any of these be made to look like wood? So first things up, you, Mr. Basket. Plastic. Let's change you to wood. What kind of wood are we talking about down here? What? Oh, we went with UNSC paint thick. The wood looked too crazy. I remember. The wood looked too crazy. This actually looks like it's got some texture, but it's not like in your face. Can I change the color of these guys? Negative. Good. Make these guys darker. Doesn't get much darker than black. That doesn't look bad from distance, actually. I'm getting distracted here. We don't want paint thick yellow. I mean, wood board is like in your face. Paper's too subtle. Metal panel looks like a metal panel. We've used rust for everything else in this room. Rubber's too loud. Plastic. Sounds like a Nicki Minaj song. It's possible, Lone Wolf. I don't know enough Nicki Minaj to tell you the difference. We said all these are plastic? Paint thick yellow. How about just paint thick that way it's not yellow? Bro. Okay, hold on. Wait. Paint? Bro, are you kidding me right now? Where did paint thick yellow go? Okay, so if it's under region 1 swatch. These are all made of the exact same thing. Why would you not be there? I'm gonna break. I hate Halo Infinite, guys. Paint thick. Underneath paint stripe med. Okay. There it is. No, not borderless. Paint stripe thick. Paint thick. Got it. Paint thick. Cool. And how dark can we make this? I do like that I can turn the intensity down. Okay, that is a little bit better. And now, I think it's not the same. Or is it just the fire? I think it's just the fire. Okay, that's good. That's way more believable than it was. Okay. So what we were doing was we were gonna turn this, see if we can turn these guys into also paint thick. Paint, digital paint. Paint's better than nothing. And then what do we go with here? All the way down, third from the bottom. Paint. The bottom. Paint. Third from the bottom. I can't not make this look like a basket. You're gonna just go away. You, friend. Looking for paint. Paint thick, even better. They're from the bottom. Paint thick, or just paint. So that still has those accents near the shoulders, which isn't a game, like a deal breaker, but don't love it. Am I gonna watch the new South Park? That's a good question, Braden. I can't tell you the last South Park episode I watched. It was before COVID for sure, because I definitely never watched their COVID special. So, if I was a gambling man, I'd say no. I don't watch a lot of TV, and I don't watch a lot of TV that you gotta pay for, like a subscription to Comedy Central. Like that's a lot. If it's already on a streaming service, great. But generally speaking, with services that host their own content, like South or Comedy Central, is for example, I know they've got almost 30 some seasons. They will give Netflix and Hulu like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of those seasons, and then people get addicted, and then they need to jump on the bandwagon and join their thing if they want to watch more. Seems like a lot to me. It's like a tease. I am so sleepy. Okay. Probably not, Brain. Probably not. Looking for paint thick. Paint. Paint thick. They're from the bottom of the right. Sweet. I'm gonna save real quick. So far, so good. Shoot. Unfortunately, there are only 3 swatches, and I sure was able to update his armor, but I couldn't change his potato bags or loincloths or whatever you want to call them. So this is the only candidate that we could find in the library. Let's see how it looks up top. Oh, that's interesting. This side has these little emblems. This side does not. Oh, shoot. Fixed it. I did get the popcorners, Braden. I did get the popcorners. I've yet to try them. I'm getting like really tired on stream, like to the point where I'm considering just calling it an early night, which I haven't done in a very long time. You think the 7 flavors was a joke? Hold on. I literally just had a cup. If I have a second cup, I'll never sleep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I have the sea salt. I have the cinnamon. I have the white cheddar. I have the kernel corn. I have the spicy queso. I do not have the sweet chili. I definitely have the sour cream and onion. So this is the one I'm missing, is the sweet chili. That's the one I'm missing. You wish caffeine had that effect on you? What do you mean, Lone Wolf, where you can have caffeine or coffee and it makes you sleepy? Or that if I had another cup, that I wouldn't be able to sleep for a year? Tell me more, friend. Because I did say both. Or both were both discussed quite recently. We said, hey, have another cup to keep you awake. And I said another cup would put me... I would never sleep. Negative. I did not buy all of them. I was only able to procure some of them. That wakes me up. I could drink a pot and pass out immediately. That's impressive, Lone Wolf. That's impressive. That's most impressive, friend. Okay, so... I mean, it definitely looks thin. If I push the base inside of itself and then increase the thickness here... I'm already not liking it. It kind of looks ornamental, but it also like doesn't look good. Let me take a look at how it appears in Call of Duty here. I mean, oof, it's definitely wider at the bottom, the base, and then narrows at the top. I don't have to replicate the exact shape, but... I mean, that's just barely there. Let me try one more thing. You're not made of sandbags. Okay, so we got him flat. And that kind of replicates that shape. What are we talking about with these materials here? Paint thick. 3 from the bottom. That's the only color we can change, is just region 1. Okay, so this won't be as ornamental as we wanted. That's fine. I'll tell you what, let me bring the... There's gonna be a top of this thing I want. We'll leave the sides and the back up. We'll leave the top down low. Maybe we can work out like a compromise here. Didn't mean to do that. If I can hide... And that doesn't look terrible. It definitely looks ornamental. I don't love how far away from the back it is, though. So I'm going to turn it back around, and yeah, there'll be these little things on there, but... What are you going to do? I mean, is this thing like against the wall in Call of Duty? Because if that's true, then I could like potentially conceal some stuff here. It is against the wall. Like I cannot see behind it. Okay, that's gonna give us a little bit of freedom. So that's not gonna be true to like real life because there is a foundation that this is gonna run into. But we're gonna fake it till we make it. Oh, you can even see the bullseye on this side. Yuck. Violet, gory, hiking. Violet, you're too kind to me. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you? Let me give you a little bit of a wave. How's my day going? Day's going well. Got a lot of stuff done at work today, which doesn't always happen, but it's always nice when it does. Got some grocery shopping done for the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. Violeta, I'm pretty sure you're in the UK, so you probably don't follow or give a darn about the Super Bowl, but my friends invited me to a little watch party and a chili cook-off, so you bet I'm gonna whip up some chili for this event. But yeah, so I did some grocery shopping today, had some dinner with my girlfriend. Now we're here hanging out on stream, which is always a good time. How is your day going? Hope all is well. The bar where I work as a supervisor is hosting the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna have to know about it. That's fun. I didn't know you worked at a bar. Is it like, would you call it a bar or would you call it more of a pub? I don't know whereabouts you are. And it's also technically none of my business, nor the rest of the internet's business. I just totally goofed up something. Oops. But I am curious, like, what the culture is like there, you know, because things are different everywhere you go, you know. I'm just gonna hit undo a few times. I'm just gonna quit because I just broke things. All right, gang. Well, we have been streaming for a full hour here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a quick second to talk to you more about Extra Life, which is, you know, what I'm wearing the threads for. When we get back, we're gonna pick up right where we left off, continue to try and make this gun cabinet real pretty, and keep pushing forward here. So we're working at a company that hosts 5 bars. 4 of them are music venues. Nice. One's a student bar. Okay. The student bar is hosting it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh my gosh, the little cheering cat. Amazing, Violeta. Amazing. All right, well, this is launching up. I'm going to run that Miracle Story, and I'm going to get a snack. And we're going to maybe have some, I think they're called corn poppers? Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to have a little snack. But don't go anywhere. We got a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm Robert G. Maddox IV, and Little Boo, as we call him, is Robert G. Maddox V. Today we're here at Children's National in Washington, D.C. He's representing Louisiana for the Children's Miracle Network. We got up this morning at 5 o'clock to meet the ride here at 6. Pretty much the same thing we have to do at home 3 days a week, and it just becomes a way of life. Contracted swine flu on November the 12th of 2009. We were admitted into Children's Hospital of New Orleans. He was 5 when he contracted the illness, about a week before his birthday. I got out of the hospital the first time after 501 days. Since the swine flu is what he had, we had multi-organ failure, which led him to, main thing, kidney failure. So we have to take dialysis 3 days a week. He has something in his arm where they took a vein and connected it to an artery. It's called a fistula. And so he goes in and they plug 2 needles into his arm. One will take the blood out, one will put the blood in. They take the blood out, they clean it, remove the fluid, and put it back in. And that's what keeps him alive. We'll be 3 years doing this in November the 22nd. He is a very loving boy, very smart, courageous. He goes into surgery with a smile. I'm going to say he's probably had 50 to 75 surgical procedures. With Robert on dialysis, you're really limited of where you can go and what you can do. And just everybody that can give dialysis to a child. It's a very complicated balancing act. For us to be able to make this trip to Washington, D.C. and allow him to enjoy the things and see the things that he's seen, and then be able to leave from here and head to Orlando, and have the availability of a children's hospital that can coordinate with a hospital that we've been at and exchange records easily and do this for my child. What a privilege to be able to be here, and we can't thank Children's Miracle Network and Children's Hospitals enough, Children's National, for doing what they've done for us. Yesterday he told his mother it was the best day of his life.
Hey friends, we are back. My hair is crazy. Hold on. What you just saw was a miracle story. Just a very good example of how the funds raised here make the world of difference by playing games with kids in need in Children's Miracle and Ark Hospitals. And that's exactly what we're doing here with Halo Infinite. We're playing some games and trying to help save some lives here. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Violeta. I couldn't decide whether to do the ASL I love you or the heart, but how about both? Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, so we're trying to recreate Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty Zombies here. We're working on Gun Cabinet, and the miracle story you just saw just so happened to be the one of Mr. Boo. Boo is an absolute champion. I would love to meet them in real life and just give them the biggest of hugs. Violeta, you rat. Violeta just used their Phantom points to make me donate $1 of my very own hard-earned cash to Extra Life. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get some tunes cranking again, which should have been paused during that break, by the way. I apologize. But they were playing anyway, which I'm sure totally undercut the mood. So sorry for that. Yeah, let me get my head out of the way, and we'll donate to Extra Life. So first things first, open over a new tab. I'm going to go to Charity, Extra Life. And we're going to click Donate, and this is for a Phantom Point redemption. And I've never done this before, but I want to start doing this. And for the message, I'm going to put your name. I'll put Violeta with 3 A's. Violeta! There it goes. So we're at $224 right now. Violeta, this should put us at $225 raised very soon. So keep an eye on that in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. We just reloaded Forge because I broke things really bad a minute ago. So hopefully this fixes them. Scooting this back and attempt to make it pretty. Okay. There's the notification, and there it is. Up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, it says... And it just said your name, Valida, with the most robotic voice, Valida. But we're at $225 raised towards our goal this year. Amazing. Thank you so much for those 20 points, Valida. I'm going to go ahead and mark those as complete. Yay! Valida, do you remember when I couldn't say your name? I'm like, Valida? You were like, Lida. I'm like, oh, Valida. Honestly, like, cause like, our Twitch names are so, they could be anything, right? And depending on how you put the emphasis or the capitalization, it could be anything. So, I'm grateful that I could get the capitalization of the gory details how I'd like, but boy, was that not a guarantee, you know? Things are always special with Twitch. Oh Lord. So I mentioned I was gonna run downstairs and get a snack because I just had a cup of coffee and I'm still like falling asleep, which is not good. And today I just picked up I picked up 6 of the 7 flavors of popcorners. And this is not a sponsorship, by the way. Like, I was just interested in them. Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul, and the actor who played Tuco from Breaking Bad just released a commercial with this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And it's like a healthier snack because it's not fried and it's just corn. So, this is the white cheddar flavor. I'm like, I'll give this a shot. They're good. Yeah, never fried. No artificial colors or flavors. I wouldn't go as far as to say that they're healthy for you, because most snacks aren't, but they're good. Oh, the Dos Hombres tequila, Lone Wolf? No, I would love to try their tequila. I'm sure that's probably super tasty. Okay, I got some munchies for my mouth. This is good. I'm trying to fall asleep. So we have the paint thick. Is the same as these guys. This is paint thick too, right? Color intensity is 0.9 though. Oh, so is this. Color spread set to 0. Oh, 0? No, 0. Metal is force off. Metal, force off. Roughness 0. How could these be the same values but look so different? That's insane. Whoa, hold on. Anonymous just donated $20 extra life. Bye, Lita, you rat. Hold on. Let me pull over. I gotta check my charity page to see if it was for a certain redemption or not. Donations. Bye, Lita. Well, there it is. We're at $245 raised. I gotta roll a d20 and then do that many push-ups. This is the second time I've had to do this on stream. I know it's for charity. This is also the third set of push-ups I've done today on stream, so there's that. Alright, let me go to the main close-up here. Okay. Well, Can we get the extreme close-up? That is just barely in frame. That's just barely in frame. Here we go. 16. Okay. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Finally, the 16 is a great roll. Is a great roll. That being said, let me go this other way here. There is a $1 donation incentive. Says, didn't like the results of your D20? I'll re-roll it and do this many push-ups instead. So for an additional $1, you could try re-rolling. That being said, I would consider staying. Like if I'm like a dealer in at a blackjack table. Caratos MC just subscribed. Thank you so much for that sub, Caratos. Long time no see, brother. Happy New Year. How are you? Oh, look at you using my own wave emote. Let me give you a wave too. Speaking of extra lifers, Caratos signed up and dropped like $300 in his very first year extra lifing. Absolutely pulling no punches. No, but Violeta, like I was saying, if I was a blackjack dealer, I was like, oh, you should probably stay. Like, you shouldn't hit. I would suggest not spending the extra $1 to re-roll. But if you are feeling lucky, 16 it is. Okay, 16 push-ups. Let's go. That's a wise call, I think. Okay. 16 push-ups. Here we go. Let me move my chair some more. It like rolled into frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And one more for the kids. Wow. I'm known for my wisdom. It's a very good thing to be known for, Violeta. I dig it. Those are some clean push-ups. Thank you very much, Vi. I did not move the camera up enough. There. Stay. Well, that is the... I did 2 before stream. I did 2 on stream. That's my 5th set of push-ups today. So, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Boom. Oh, my camera's falling. Are you too good for your home? Stay in your home, camera. There we go. Okay, everything's fine. It's fine. Let me get my head out of the way here. Bye. Appreciate you with that donation. Appreciate you. I've earned this snack. Okay. So we have these different parts, right? And even though this is set to paint thick, 3rd brown from the bottom, 90, 0, 0, paint thick, 3rd from the bottom, 3rd from the bottom, oh wait, 90, 0, 0. Okay, we figured out what it was. I'm like, why does this look so different? We got it, okay. Well, let's grab all 3 of these guys. Make sure that they're the same axis here. That's not right. 33, thank you. Okay. Why? So this pillar is set at 33 flat. This target is set at 33 flat. But these guys are set at 34 and offset? I'm gonna ignore the settings and I'm gonna go by the statistic at the bottom of the screen. I think the menu is bugged, and I think that's one of the many things wrong with Forge. 33? Nope, not quite. 32.98, even though we just showed it at 33 in the menu. I think... Yeah. Yeah. 33. 33. Got it. 33. 33. Yeah, I think the menu is bugged, which that's a shame. Okay, so this is at 33, 33, 33, 33. Okay, so I need to adjust these boys now. Okay. I know we haven't made a ton of progress, but it is coming along. I'm gonna save real quick. I do know this little front bit is gonna be closed off. So let me take this. Set this to 33. Oh, wait a second. You guys, not only did Violeta, like, donate, but they deserve a shout out too, so let me do that. You guys definitely show Violeta some love. They have just been nothing but a kind person from the get-go, which is why I, of course, had to drop them a follow, because they deserve it. They do all kinds of fun stuff. Some of the last few things that they have been streaming included Tomb Raider, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Just Chatting. They got the, of course, mandatory cat ear headphones. They've also done some golfing with friends. And yeah, they're definitely worth checking out. Look them up. Click the link there in the chat. But anyone who is a supporter of Extra Life or us here on the channel, they deserve some love, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for the delay on that. I was like, hey, I have push-ups to do. Thank you, Muppet. Thank you very much. My goodness. Stop it. Get out of here. I don't think I've ever had anyone call me king before, which... Flattery. And then a Muppet. Too kind, too kind. And I know that the Muppet was endearing. That was from a place of love, I know. That's funny. The duality of man. Exactly. Too good, Violeta. Alright, well, I'm gonna make this portion just like 2 feet tall for now. And we'll adjust it from there, because I think that's gonna be pretty close to what we want the bottom. Oh, we might even want to do like 1.5 feet. What's funny, Violeta, there was a meme I saw earlier, like, speaking of the duality of man, where it's like, when your partner's like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm sorry I'm so crazy, and instead of them saying like, oh, like, you're not crazy, like, oh, like, it's fine. Like, pretty much just acknowledging that you're crazy. Oh my god. Too real. Too real. The duality of man again right there. Okay. Let me get a vibe of how tall this cabinet is. Gotta stay realistic but supportive. Exactly. Like, to go a bit. You're not crazy. It's like, oh, that's okay. Like, oh, so you agree? You think I'm crazy? Of course, I don't think you're crazy. I know you're crazy. Okay, so I have noticed that I'm going to sleepies. Love you. My controller is ghosting. I did notice that this top bit is more narrow than this base bit, so I might make the base wider. And I also noticed that these legs are extra thick. So maybe me making the base wider will help that. So let's do that real quick. And I'm trying to gauge the height of that middle component, but it's hard. So I'm running into a little bit of a problem here where if I make this too tall, it'll poke through the ceiling. I don't think that applies. Yeah, it's poking through the ceiling. Okay, so we can't have it that tall. Let's try 1.5. That's a good happy medium. Poking through anymore? Negative. Okay, so that's a good height. And the legs are definitely a little bit thicker now. Goofed. Okay, and that's definitely wider. I don't know if I love that. So is it 2.2? Let's make this 2.3. And this is 3.8. Let's make this 4. Okay, so maybe no one will notice that there's a little bit of overlappage. Okay, that's like super subtle. I'm not sure if anyone would ever notice that. But it is in fact wider and thicker. How do we feel about that height? I think it feels a little too narrow to me. Or too short. That is what she said. Okay, it's a little bit more obvious now. I shrunk the top layer and it looks more square. It definitely looks more tiered now, like Russian nesting dolls. But I do want to bring its height up here. How tall are we? Nope. Let's go for 1.5 feet. Let's go crazy. Okay. That's looking good, because then even like the legs of these little tables I use are acting as like a trim piece. And it's definitely wider. Make it just a touch shorter. Yeah, that looks way more uniform now. I know I'm getting OCD here over something that no one will ever notice, but that's me. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Okay, so the gun is too low. It's poking through the base. There we go. It's nice and nested now. And it just barely fits in there, but I'm okay with that. If I jumped over to Call of Duty Black Ops, how high are we talking about? I've had a little jingle stuck in my head at work for a week now. Honestly, I have listened to that song all of maybe 2 times in its entirety. But I've seen that meme, or like the TikTok, or however you want to describe it, so often. That anytime I'm like, high, if I say the word high, I immediately follow it up with, it's me, and then my mind goes, I'm the problem. So it's like, I can't even say hi without thinking Taylor Swift. Do you think she meant to do that? Because like, that's not the opening line of that verse. The opening line is, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. But me just saying, hi, you gotta keep going. One word starts a chain reaction. Did she incept all of us? Gosshawk, how are you? Welcome to the stream, friendo. Welcome. Yep, it's from the meme for sure. That's what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying I don't listen to Taylor Swift, because that would be a lie. But I have listened to that song in its entirety, not via a meme, maybe a total 2 times. Maybe it's because subconsciously we know that you are the problem. I feel attacked right now. Gosshawk, I feel attacked. It's like the meme where there's that cartoon illustration of someone putting their finger against a mirror in like a changing room, and they're point blank up against it, and it's like when you finally find who's been responsible for sabotaging your entire life, you're like, it's me. Too real. Oh lord. Okay, I remember what we were doing. We were looking at Call of Duty Black Ops to see just how tall this boy looks. Okay, so we got the seam on the window, or the curve there, and it's like maybe a foot. And this lip is maybe 6 inches. She said maybe? No? And this goes to about a foot above that next lip. So let's give this a shot. Stop ghosting. Stop ghosting. This has been a psychoanalysis with a bird. Next time, tune in to figure out why people always buy out toilet paper whenever there is any kind of catastrophe. More at this at 9 o'clock. Terrible. Okay, so I can definitely bring this bit up. This can go higher. Can you take me higher? Right there. That seems good, which means we'll bring this up to right here. Up. Pumpkin Jack wants us to exercise our wrists. You are all welcome to join me here. So you have to click that link and you get a nice little picture to help you. But it's fist, open, palm, open, tabletop claw, half fist, fist. Fist, open, palm, open, tabletop claw, half fist, fist. There we go. Make sure we're sitting up straight too while we're at it here. slower, please. Valita, click that link that the gory details posted into the chat. It'll pop up a nice little picture for you. And it's a nice little guide. Just something I try to do whenever I'm gaming for a long period of time, because arthritis is a thing. And I work on a computer for a living. So, yeah. These are my money makers. I need them. They're important. Just like I'm sure yours are. It's hard to do your job without your fingies. It's the same training Bruce Lee did to help him with the strikes. I doubt that. I'm sure Bruce Lee did joint and muscle exercises, but I'll be really surprised to find video evidence of Bruce Lee doing the exact same exercise that I put in my chat. I'd be very okay with that. Like that'd be almost like a bragging rights thing for me. Like, yeah, that's right. Oh shoot! I just broke Forge. I don't know what happened. I'm quitting. But I'd be almost like a bragging rights thing. Oh yeah, I do Bruce Lee's workout. No big deal. Got it. My hands are exercised. Heck yeah, Violeta. Honestly, that's not something I do often during the day, that little exercise, but I'm grateful when Pumpkin Jack reminds me to, because it's a good idea, especially when I'm doing my 24-hour gaming marathon for charity. It's a long time to be clutching this tiny thing and being like Mr. What's the guy's name from The Simpsons? Yes, Smithers. Is it Mr. Sanders? Not Mr. Sanders. That's Colonel Sanders from KFC. What's this guy's name? Hold on. Mr. Burns. Thank you. It's 24 hours is a very long time to be doing this. So, yeah, Pumpkin Jack's like, hey, stretch those joints, do things, because you're gonna cramp up. I got the brain pain, coach. It's funny how every tool we have ever built has been designed with the idea of us having fingers. Yes. Hi, Chabs. Welcome to the stream, friend. Mr. Burns, you did call it. So I got distracted. We were just forging there a second ago, where I noticed that the corner on these pipes I had built didn't quite line up. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. And this is, wow! I just like that. It's fixed. Well, that was easy. No, it's just like one of those things. Like I'm noticing things. I'm working things that no one will ever notice when they play this. But hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It says working file done. Saved. Coach and I are fighting a boss in Valhalla now. It's going bad. Oh no, Chavs. Well, fingers crossed, friends. I don't like the idea of you guys getting your butts kicked. I know you have been playing that game longer than Todger has, so hopefully you're taking care of them. Okay, I want to say this needs to be brought lower. We'll do a happy medium here. 84, that feels right. Let's increase this thing's height. Yes, this might be like working out swimmingly, actually. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we have the base done. I do want to add doors, because in a perfect world, I'll make this where they will open when you buy the gun. I don't know if that's a thing, or if I can do that or not. There is one more detail I want to add, and I should be able to do this quickly. You down to make a leaning tower of cheese? A leaning tower of cheese? That was one of the last roles that Pauly Shore ever did, which is kind of crazy. Destructibles. We're in the right area. Let me go above the map here so that the game doesn't freak out. That is a Goofy movie quote all day. Pauly Shore. There it is. There it is. I found it. And actually, while we're here, is it worth adding the lattice? Do you know what? We're gonna go for the minimum now, because we're already going above and beyond the Call of Duty here. We're going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Sorry, I had to. No, I could go stupid and try adding some of the intricate details of this decorative facade here. Like, I could try adding very ornate floral curves and stuff here, and some here, and some here, and some here, and some here, and I could go stupid. I'm not gonna go that stupid. I'm gonna add a knob. I'm gonna add a knob. Shaking my damn head. Ooh, Braden just redeemed a hydrate. Cheers, Braden. Let this be a reminder to everyone at home, if you didn't exercise your wrist, if you didn't exercise with me with the push-ups, if you didn't make sure you were sitting up straight, at least hydrate, because, you know, we're only 90% water and change, give or take. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor or a cop. But hydration is good. Thank you for that hydrate, Braden. Appreciate you, fam. Okay. Ooh, we could even make this a little bit more interesting and give it a 45-degree turn. So it's like a diamond shape instead of just a boring old square. So there's that. Oh, Captain Jim Raynor, look at you! If you tell an American and a Brit to Dre a knob, draw a knob, both pictures will be different. Yes, yes. Aqua has been gulped. Gosh, I feel so productive and healthy hanging out here. You're exercising, you're stretching. Yes. Speaking of posture checks and stretching, Captain Jim Raynor, welcome, friend. How are you? Congratulations on the promotion, buddy. That deserves a little bit of praise. I would even say that deserves a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
All right, we do have a posture check to make. So I just adjusted the lumbar support. I'm putting my back nice and firm against my chair. My spine is aligned. I'm not leaning to one side. I'm not turning my body into a croissant and just slouching like some type of golem. I am sitting upright. Yeah, everything's turning up Millhouse for you, Captain Jim. You've got your taxes done. You got a raise. Like, show me the money, 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 money. I thought it was a promotion. Either way, a raise. Honestly, sometimes promotions come with just additional responsibilities and no additional pay. So between the two, Jim, I would hope that you get a raise over anything else. So, good on you, friend. You're moving? That's exciting. Tell me more. Are you moving out of a house into an apartment, from an apartment into a house? Are you moving in with your lady friend? Tell me more. Are you moving closer to me or farther away from me? I guess that's another big question. We do have a stretch too. I didn't stretch yet. Big stretch. Ooh, I'm hearing joints crack in the shoulders. Moving about 30 minutes west and moving in with the Manny. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations, friend. Do I have any, like... I don't have anything that could really just... Let me just give you a dab. Let's give me a dab. That's great news. I don't love the 30 minutes away bit. Wait a minute. Are you moving 30 minutes away from where you currently are? Or are you moving 30 minutes away from where I currently am? Because if you move 30 minutes away from where you currently are, you may be closer to me. Either way, we'll figure it out and we'll hang out here soon, buddy. 30 minutes from where you currently are. Okay. Well, you were like a good poke away, so I'm going to take that as good news. The city I moved to has 2 names. Also ends in Park. The only thing that's coming to my mind right now is Lincoln Park. I'm a simple creature, friends. One-track mind. I mean, I wish. You don't have to discuss it here in a public platform, Captain. You can chat me up about it here later. But no, I'm super happy for you. That's good. That's great news, friend. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, even if you were just moving by your lonesome, great. Because that could always be a good thing. But to hear that you're moving in with your lady, your boo, like that makes my heart happy. Who wouldn't want to hear that? Okay, so this one is at 5:21:32. Now this one is at 5:31:32. You've been at home since 2019. Listen, man, pump the brakes right there. I'm gonna let you finish. But 2019, some stuff went down with a global pandemic that year, and looking for houses, shopping for houses, being employed, meeting realtors, selling your house, having strangers come to your house to look at like open houses, do inspections, all that stuff, that was like not a thing. So yeah, don't beat yourself up over that. And then also, like, it's that whole pandemic isn't entirely gone, so we're still getting out of it. So yeah, don't make yourself feel like you were overdue for this. I understand. Well, Captain Jim, everything happens for a reason, right? Oh, good. No, that makes my heart super happy, Captain Jim. Good. I'll tell you what, this knob is pretty big. I gotta watch what I say. This railing handle is not the scale I would like it to be. There, that's better. Ooh! Baby Bagel Ham. So Captain Jim just used their Phantom Points to choose our next raid victim. And the next raid victim is Baby Bagel Ham. I'm not familiar with this streamer, but if Captain Jim says that they have me energy, well then of course we're gonna show them some love. Well, good. Alright, so tell you what, I'm gonna push. I got their page open in a new tab, so whenever it does come to our raid, nailed it. Whenever it does come to raid, that's who we're gonna go to, Captain Jim. I am gonna go ahead and mark this as complete because it is a sealed deal. We are gonna do it. Unless I do something horribly wrong and write nobody, but what's gonna happen? Okay. Can I adjust the size of this post? No, I cannot. Wait. Static. Now I can. I is smart. 0.5, 0.5. Okay, so I did make it a little bit smaller. Nothing crazy, but it's definitely less obnoxious now. In fact, if anything, it looks more cute. So can I get the materials right? Maybe paint thick, extra thick. Paint thick. Third from the bottom. 0. Fam. That is looking like a gun cabinet. Oh, I never scaled this back up. How tall are you? Or no, how tall are you? You are 9.3. You need to be 9.3. Cool. Cool. Okay, that is looking quite similar. So if we can get the doors in, we will be good. Now, no one will ever see these, but there are little tiny hinges here, and that's going to be super important in terms of forge, because if I can group them on the hinges, that's where they'll swivel from, and that's going to be important for the scripting element. So I want to do that real quick. Oh my gosh, please stop. No, this is... I'm cool with this aesthetic here. Okay, so what is the width of one of these ones? Oh god. First things first, let's get this to the 33 spot. Here we go. Okay, so it's too tall, which is fine. Let's reduce its height. Let's try 8 feet tall. 7 feet. Let's do 7.3. It's a little up there. Height. Okay, now we're talking. I got some stuff clicking together now. Seven point two is perfect. Good. Let's reduce this width a little bit. Okay, that's like exactly where it needs to be. Okay, this is coming out like Like, this is gonna be 3D printable potentially when we're done. Why does that tip look so red? Does it need to turn down to 90? Like the rest. You guys, this is looking so fresh. Love it, love it, love it. And like the scratches really define like the borders. Okay, cool. So now that we know what the total width is, we just need to reduce this by half. So we can have 2 doors. It's 7.2. 7.2 divided by 2 is 3.6. So let's turn this to 3. Nope. That can't be right. It thinks its width is 1? Okay, so it thinks it's 3.3. Okay, so 3.3 divided by 2 is 1.65. I don't know if Forge can do this, but we're gonna try. 1.65. No freaking way. Okay, so this will be the final dimension or the final build of the door, because I do have to put in glass. But at least that's the right thickness. So if I were to duplicate this, $1.65. Shoot. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that is a seamless match. Okay, so we just have to make those, instead of 1 board each, there'll be a board of 4, and then a sheet of glass in the middle. And actually, if I turn these 90 degrees, I might be able to make the pivot point the hinge without origin. Yep, if I turn them 90 degrees, I might be able to make the pivot point this instead of a hinge of some kind, if that makes any sense. Like this, basically. Actually, if anything, these need to switch. How do you rotate? As expected, then you need to just do a 180. Uh-oh. We got duplicates of up. That was weird. Didn't love that. Did not love that. Make this 90 flat. Okay. Ah. Where are you? 3860, 3850. Oh, okay. You're at 3465. We'll put you at 3135. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very pretty looking gun cabinet. Error. User document error. Please refresh. That's not on, hold on, there's something on my stream that says there's an error, but it's not from Halo. The emote wall? Not my webcam. Is it the slideshow? It's on my Capamon. Capamon should have been on. Another donation bar. What is throwing this error on the stream? Emote wall. It's not the game monitor. It's on my desktop audio. Let me turn literally everything off. My sound alerts. Sound alerts are broken. Now refresh. I refreshed and everything's fixed. Weird. As long as it's fixed, I don't care. Captain Jim did just redeem and ask me anything here real quick. It says, so you're gonna hate me for this because it's Star Trek related. If you could be any species in Star Trek, which would you be from the following? Vulcan, Ferengi, Borg, Trill, Klingon, Romulan, or Andorian. I'm sure I butchered half those names because, surprise, Captain Jim, you may be into Star Trek more than I am. I did? Let's go! Okay, so Vulcan jumps out at me because they seem very logical, obviously, but they've got cool abilities like the mind reading ability, the pinch, like just subdue ability. They seem smart, and of course Spock is the best one of them because he has all of their benefits. And he's got a little bit of human spiced in there, which kind of gives him an edge. So Vulcan's cool. I don't know enough about the Ferengi. Borg is zombie-esque and as scary as they sound. Part of knowing everything that all of the other ones know, like the hive mind mentality, as long as you're not a mindless drone, that seems kind of appealing. Like, I think if I could have like any ability, I would love to just like put my hand on like the shoulder or the temple of a friend and just like download everything I've ever thought, felt, experienced, and I know and have learned and have suffered through and departed onto them so they don't have to. And at the same time, like, oh, by the way, bro, let me hit you right back. And then it's like, cool, just doubled my knowledge, right? Like, it's like the Matrix, the whole thing, like where they eject the computers and they're like, I know Kung Fu. Like, I would love that aspect. But again, being a mindless automaton droid in the Borg sounds less fun. So I would only do the Borg if I was sentient and not a drone. Don't know anything about the Trill or the Thrill. Trill? Romulan, I'm familiar with. I believe that they're warriors. Andorian, I'm not familiar with either. Given my current knowledge, hold on. I just saw that you just dropped some stuff here. Borg were nightmare fuel as kid. I mean, you were smart and emotionless. You're right, Lone Wolf. You just dropped some knowledge here, so before I make my choice, I'll do some homework here with you. Vulcan is basically what Spock is. I knew that. That much I knew. Ferengi are basically the greedy capitalists of the Star Trek world with massive ears. Oh! And their ears are super sensitive. Yes. Okay. I'm familiar. Sharp teeth. Yes. Borg were nightmare fuel as a kid. I mean, they convert you. There is a little bit of like a zombie aspect there. Like, you don't get bit, but you get like, converted, you know? Cybernetic creatures, I knew that. Thrill are super cool, and you'd strike me as a Thrill. You just told me that I'm super cool. Klingon, enough said. Yes. There's a slug that lives in their gut. They're hundreds of years old and carry memories of their past hosts into new hosts. Ooh, so the Thrill also have a sort of hive mind cumulative knowledge aspect. I did not know that. But being a host for a parasite seems like a bad time there, Captain Jim. Romulans and Vulcans are actually share pretty similar lineage, but they're not emotionless. Okay. The Andorians are blue and have antenna. I mean, being a different color could be cool. Because, you know, being white doesn't get much more boring than that. It would be dangerous, I think. Like, I couldn't imagine someone doing that to me. Someone with PTSD, I've had years to process and heal, but to have all of my trauma put on you in one go, nope. Ooh, that's a good question, Violet. But at the same time, imagine you've also had, let's say, you've never, like, merged consciousness with somebody, right? But maybe I've merged consciousness with 100 people. Part of their consciousness is how they have each dealt with separate things. So maybe that merger could be like, oh my gosh, like I've got new coping strategies and new coping abilities and new perspective and new understanding. And maybe something somebody else knew that I didn't could help me deal with my own internal trauma or struggles. So I hear what you're saying, but what if? You never know. Sometimes all it takes is just a step back, you know? You never know. You never know. Grill, yes. There you go. See, Violeta? You get it. You get it. I mean, they always say, you know, like, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Well, if you got everyone else's knowledge, it'd be more than a mile. It'd be an entire lifetime and then some. You know what I'm saying? So, gun to my head, I gotta go with Vulcan. I gotta go with Vulcan. That's my final answer. Final answer. But, yeah, actually, having a slug in my gut sounds like a weird time. Yes. Alright, friends, it's 10 o'clock. We've been streaming for a full 2 hours here. We completed a good bit on this cabinet. I want to get glass doors in, because being able to see the sniper inside, and for this to actually open, would be awesome. Would be awesome. But this is looking, it doesn't look like a generic gun cabinet. This looks like the gun cabinet from the game. I mean, it's even got a decorative aspect. I'm very happy with it, so yes. Well, there's that too, Lone Wolf. Being smart and making the right call. Yeah. But, Toic friends, we're going to go ahead and save. We're going to go to the outro screen. I don't have to find anyone to raid this evening because Captain Jim found someone for us to raid for us. So they just did our job, which I really appreciate. We are going to go to the outro screen. We're going to drop them some love and return our party into their party. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
You guys, okay, hold on. They're playing one of my favorite games, like, of all time, and I'm pretty sure this game was actually banned on the Twitch list because there is some potential not super fork themes. I'm gonna prove it to you though right now. Like, don't go anywhere. Hold on. Okay, this is Indigo Prophecy. It's an incredible game. It's a very story-driven. You choose decisions, and the decisions you make affect the game. It's very murder mystery. It's a fun game. It gets weird in like one spot, and I can see why Twitch is like, hey, let's not do this here. But this was made by the same company that eventually grew up to develop Heavy Rain for the PlayStation. And this is so good. This is like how I found one of like my favorite bands. Like this This game's amazing. So we're going to go ahead and drop a raid on Baby Bagel Ham. And yeah, they're currently playing Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy Remastered, which I didn't know there's a remastered edition. So yeah. They don't have it on their own banned list, but I'm curious what makes it borderline. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this without giving away spoilers. There's some pretty adult themes like relationships and murder and things of that nature, because it's like a crime mystery game. But there's also a love scene, and one of the characters may no longer be alive, but they were brought back from no longer being alive. So it's not totally like that term you're thinking of. It starts with an N and rhymes with ecrophilia. Because they're alive, they just were dead. It's complicated. It's complicated. And it's like literally like all of 30 seconds in the game. But I could see why Twitch would be like, nope. Yeah. It's not like imperative to the story other than, hey, the main character is in love with another character, and one of those characters, there's some very supernatural elements. Like there's possession, there's cults, there's demons. Area 51 is in it, like very, very supernatural. So yeah, I can't say much else because I'm not trying to give like away major spoilers. We're gonna start the raid, friends. But again, one of my favorite games of all time. I didn't know there's a remastered version. I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and drop them a raid. I'm also going to make sure that Pumpkin Jack puts some info for us right here in the stream or in the chat for us to copy and paste from our stream here over into Baby Bagel Ham's stream. If it loads in time, this is taking a second. Hold on, I accidentally closed out this program. The raid's already starting. I could cancel the raid. We're going to race against the clock. Okay, we're in. Dashboard. Raid assist, go. There we go. Pumpkin Jack did his job. Good job, Pumpkin Jack. Okay, raid has started, you guys. Feel free to copy and paste that little blurb from our chat over into Baby Bagel Ham's chat once you get there. That's going to be it here for me this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. We'll be back tomorrow for Thriller Thursday, doing some more Halo Infinite Forge. Don't miss it. As always, friends, there's never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll be never anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. We'll see you all next time. Stay spooky. And if you excuse me, friends, I get back to my coffin. See you all later. Have a good evening.